if a serious athlete did come to you, what would you do?
Well, first, what I want to do is I want to find out what they need to achieve. And any athlete's going to be extraordinarily aware, usually, of what they want to improve, whether that's speed off the line, whether it's a mixed martial artist that needs, more of a punch, or more of a, solid core thing. So what I do is I ask them what they want. And
okay. All right. And then how would you train this athlete to achieve their goals and what they want?
That's something where I sit down and it's really individualistic because there's a lot of times, there's going to be simple movements and not even exercises. They're just more simple than that. They're simple movements and holding positions that when I have them do that, that instantaneously it can achieve results. There's a lot of people tap, tap, tap and everything like that, and I think it just takes way too long. When you can do some simple hand positions or body placements, involving the hemispheres and such like that, it's way quicker. And then what it is when I do the energy work, I can actually look in and I can see in their body what's blocking, okay? And so 95% of our functioning mind is either unconscious or subconscious. So if you're going to go out there and train, and you're going to put out positive affirmations and such like that, 95% of your body and your mind is pretty much working against you, okay? Well, I can tap into that 95%, and as I pay attention to it, that's when people all of a sudden can really burst into it. They can have a sense, you can look and you can do core exercises, okay, and they can strengthen their core. As we come in, as we pay attention to these things, it can happen sometimes in a matter of minutes. It all of a sudden can change. There was one of the fellows, Zach Lush, he's on my testimonial, and the very, very first time I worked with him, we increased his vertical jump by 3 3/4 inches, I think. It might have been more. One of the fellows that I worked with, by the time at the end of this session, the end of this, I worked with them for 2 weeks, gave them all kinds of clues, and at the end of their time of working, which I think was 7 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that, he had increased his vertical by almost 9 inches. Okay, so these are really significant things. One fella, within a matter of minutes, we increased his bench press from 265. We increased it 32.5 pounds. Okay, so lifting 265 and in a matter of minutes increasing it by 32.5 pounds is quite extraordinary when that was his absolute max before.
So, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so, and that sounds like very, fast results, but how is it going to be worth it for the athlete, and how quickly would you expect to see results in anybody?
How quick? Literally within minutes. They're going to know within 5 or 6 minutes if they want to kick me out of the gym. Okay, because I'm not inexpensive. I charge a lot of money, but these athletes, a lot of them are going for college scholarships. Some of them are going for semi-pro or pro, and so they know that getting the contract, getting the scholarship is going to make them thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So paying the minimal fee that they pay me, and so they need to know. They need to know within that first few minutes, that first hour, whether it's going to make a difference, and it does. It will shock people. The speed and the efficiency. And there was a fella, great pitcher, semi-pro, and AAA ball, and we came to practice and everything like that. He had a shoulder issue. We worked with the shoulder so he actually could throw, okay? And then he had problems. His fastball wasn't up to thing. And then the changeup, his changeup was bad. I said, well, your changeup was bad like 9 weeks before you injured your shoulder. He says, how on earth did you know that? And I told him how he screwed up his changeup. And he's like, oh my God. And so that's the kind of gift that I can see. So I said, take me to where you trained. So we went to where we trained, and we were there, I don't know, hour and 20 minutes, something like that. But early on in that session, we were able to change his changeup, and his changeup became one of his strongest pitches. Okay, and then of course we increased his fastball. God, that was back in 2004 or something like that. So I can't remember how fast his fastball got, but we did it. We did it in that one session.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody wants to set up a session with you, do they just give you a call or email you, or how can these athletes contact you?
Yeah, they can email me, Joe at TrueFreedomU, and it's just the letter U, TrueFreedomU.com, and that'd be the easiest way. They can also call me 651-755-6027. Thanks.
All right. Thank you for your time today, Joe.
Well, thanks, Claire. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye-bye.